The US presidential election is 2 weeks away and the candidates are whipping around the country to meet as many voters as possible. Sky News Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen filed this report from the battleground state of Wisconsin, where early voting begins today.
Just 2 weeks out from Election Day, this is the state that could decide the presidency. Wisconsin is a key battleground and early voting begins here today. That's why they had a visit from former President Barack Obama and Tim Walz, Minnesota governor, a big part of the Harris campaign's appeal to the Midwest in the lead up to this still tied presidential election decision. Kamala Harris was in the state the evening before at a town hall where she took questions. She also spoke about how she thinks the Midwest will support her campaign over Donald Trump's, saying that he has a grudge to bear and that's why he's running again.
He really does not have a plan for America that is about investing in our future, investing in our children, investing in our economies and new industries, investing in our relationships around the world. It's all about himself and his personal grievances. And do we want a president of the United States who spends full time plotting revenge while they sit in the Oval Office?
Meantime, Donald Trump has been on the campaign trail in North Carolina, speaking specifically to those who've been impacted by the hurricane recently and also to people in Christian households. Now, this is a key state that Donald Trump needs to win, and he knows that those districts that are more Republican were impacted more heavily by Hurricane Helene, and they need that voter turnout. He spoke directly to Kamala Harris's claim that she's going to be the campaign to bring America forward, a new direction. Not only did he reference going back in time, he went all the way back to 1798.
I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Think of that. 1798. That's when we had real politicians that said we're not going to play games. We have to go back to 1798 to target and dismantle every migrant criminal network operating on American soil. We're going to knock the hell out of them.
Wisconsin is the heart of the blue wall states that collapsed when Hillary Clinton was running for the presidency. They know that this is a must-win state. Last time secured by Joe Biden by just 21,000 votes. This is as much of a battleground as you get in these elections, and that's why we're seeing so much focus on the Midwest leading up to this election in just 2 weeks' time. Annalise Nielsen, Sky News in Madison, Wisconsin.